things which needs to be kept in mind, which is with respect to the current scenario. So Abhishek, I guess this is a new kind of situation for us. So I would now ask Abhishek to take over. And Abhishek, if you could start off with the session.
Okay. Hello, guys. And thank you, Mayur, for this quick intro. So as Mayur says, like I'm from this industry since 12 years right now. So I have started my journey from green gold. And after that, gradually I moved to Maya Digital. Then right now I'm working with Crazy Animation as a creative head. So my journey is like that. Like when I was in green gold, so I was joined as an 2D animator. Then I become a character designer for 3 months. Then I moved to the storyboard. So the thing is, I always wanted to, become a creative director to direct a show. That's why I want to know all the department first. So that was my journey all about. Like I set my goal, and then I follows gradually. So after that, I was a junior animator before. So then I become senior animator, then character designer, then junior storyboard artist in Green Gold. Then I left Green Gold to grab that opportunity in Maya Digital. So, so at Maya Digital, I become like I have joined as a junior storyboard artist. Then I become senior storyboard artist. Then I become team lead, and lastly, storyboard supervisor. So you see, I gradually moved and to my goal to achieve that post of creative director. So right now in Crazy, I become what I want. So that was my all journey about.
So Abhishek, I would like you to just give us an idea, like what is the organization structure in Crazy Animation, where you are heading as of now?
Right now, we are dealing with 2D animation along with many ad films. And right now, we are also creating our own IP to grow into this industry. So we have big companies with us, Cartoon Network, Toons, even Maya, and Reliance Digital also. So right now we are working on their projects, and besides we are also creating our own stories, own IPs to grow in this industry as an individual.
So can you give us an idea about what kind of manpower currently you have? What's the team strength?
Right now we are having over 100 plus artists with us in many various departments, because we have animation department, storyboard department, layout department, concept department, editing, sound, everything. So if you gonna see, as a studio, we are really growing big since from the studio was founded in 2012, and started with only 20 artists at that time. So, and we are keep going. Hiring is on, and we are also looking for such talented artists to help our IP projects, even ongoing projects also.
Great. And I have visited your center once, your office once, and we had done, if you remember, we had invited you for a session with our students also.
Sure.
And many of them are today attending this session also. So we have already shared the requirement which you have shared with us, with the students. Okay, and we are getting questions from the students, like what kind of a role is that? And now being the COVID scenario, we have our, the audience with whom which we are talking today, they are not only from Kolkata or East. We have students from north zone, east, west, south. People from south was also there. So there are a lot of questions which are there, like if as of now, if we have to start, then what are the scenario, what is the interview process, and how can somebody apply for Crazy Animation, what is the scope of work, and what is the interview process. So these are the few questions which we have been getting from the students who have been interacting with us, who have shared their interest of joining the organization. So
Right.
if you could tell us like what would be the hiring process?
Yeah, sure. So firstly, I want to tell to my students, like there are two kind of hiring. So uh, like once from as per our requirement, so we definitely gonna post some job, like we need studio animator, we need storyboard artists, like that. Or else you still can apply through company websites. Okay. So if the job requirement is there, we will definitely get back to you. So I'm talking about the first one. So if you are, applying a job in storyboard, crazy animation. So as per our requirement, so firstly, you need to send your portfolio and your CV. So we will review that, and if we found you are really suitable for that job, okay, so we will shortlist you. After that, we will send you a test based on your department. Like you are applying as a storyboard artist, so we will send some test based on storyboard. It is like that. So, and we will also give you some deadline. Okay, so you should meet your deadline and all the requirements, and you should send us your test material. We will again review that, and if we found like yes, it's this is the artist we are looking for, so you will got a mail like you are shortlisted or you are selected in that way. After that, there should be an HR round. Okay, HR will ask you some questions about your and basically they are looking for your communication skills, how well you can communicate with people, or how well you can put your ideas, or like how good you will establish yourself, like with your skills and your creative ideas and all that. So once you pass that, you will get a letter like okay, we are willing to work with you. And of course in HR round they will discuss your salary and all that. So everything, if everything goes well, then definitely you will get a chance to work with crazy animation. So that is the process. And talking about the second process, you still can apply through company email ID and all that, along with your portfolio and your CV. So if the requirement is there, we will definitely get back to you, and the rest is follows like same as a first option.
Okay, okay. So Abhishek, you had shared some materials with me with respect to the portfolio and all, which you are not able to show now. So what I'll
Right.
do is I will share some of the company work which you have done
Sure, go
on
ahead.
crazy animation, and what
Sure.
I will expect is you explain accordingly what is the material of that, and how you have worked on that, how crazy animation has worked on
Sure.
it. Okay,
Sure.
okay, I'll just
Sure.
share it. Okay, just a
Yeah.
second. I hope it's visible.
Yeah, it's visible. Can you make it in full screen? So, guys, this is our Diwali special work. Like it's a promo work from Crazy Animation to share the Diwali's festival joy and love with everyone. So we made it in Flash software, and for the character design and the background, we are using Photoshop. So that this project was very fun, and we are doing it with in-house with in-house artists. They are the one who design the characters, select the color palette and making the bgs and all that. So this is on our YouTube channel. You still can see it in any time, and please subscribe our channel for more fun and more fun videos like that.
Right. So previously, the topics which we were covering, like working with Crazy Animation and all, and
Right.
you had said that you have a studio strength of around 100
Plus people.
animators, 100 plus animators. So currently the scenario is very gloomy as of now, and people are very skeptical, like how will the situation pan out. And so we were asking our clients also to share share the idea about how, like, what is the current scenario of working in an animation industry, what is the lighter sides of working in industry, because now there's a lot of pressure. The industry is coming back, and people, the fresher students who are coming into the industry, they are a bit skeptical. What kind of work pressure is there? A lot of students leave within the first few weeks, and they don't understand like how to work life balance, it's there. So a lot of people shared about their how they celebrate their you can say festivals in the office, how they celebrate different occasions, like 15th August and then Durga Puja, Diwali and all. So you had shared that also, how
Right.
you manage
Right.
that. So what I'll do is I will share that. If you could
Sure.
explain to the students how you manage the entertainment part
Work
of the
and yeah, right.
work life balance. Okay,
Balance.
I'll just share it.
Sure, sure. So for student, I can say to you, like it is not like that. Like we are always fighting with deadline, or going home late, and or working in a studio late night and all that. Yeah, the situation is like that, but you may face kind of thing like twice a month, or like for 4 days or 5 days, because every project has its own deadlines and all that. So it is not like if I'm into this animation, like I don't have for my family time, or I don't have me time for me and all that. So in between that, we are also arrange fun inside the studio to and people are really involved into it, and they are enjoying every festival, even in studio also. And the thing is like in our studio we are also enjoying outdoor activities also. Okay. So once in a year, we'll arrange a trip with our all animators, our production workers, even our CEO. Okay. So they all are joining us, and we will, having fun, uh, going out other places, and enjoying local foods, or, local events and all that. So it is not like that, like we also want our artists to get frustrated with work pressure and all that. We will keep in mind, like no, they are also human being, and they also enjoy their life and all that. So of course in our studio environment, you can feel that like moments and all that. So although his work pressure is there, but like sometimes we fight against it, and get some time to enjoy our own time also. So Mayur, if possible, can you please share those pictures?
Just a second, I'll do that.
It's in I guess festival folders.
Right. I'll do that.
Yeah. Yeah. So here is some photographs. We are enjoying the Diwali Eve with our animators and production workers. Like as you can see, uh, they are placing the diyas over this rangoli and all that. So this is the picture from Diwali Eve.
I'll share the other ones also.
Yeah, sure. So for the student, I would like to say that it's always not like that. Like office means a boring environment. People are always busy with work and all that. As you can see, even boys also enjoying the rangoli and all that, because they are also creative, and they can put their own creativity into this little event and all that. So, like I said, office is not a office or studio, whatever you say. It's not about like boring people. People are, busy with their desktops and all that. We all are human beings, so we need to enjoy our life also. And we are in creative field, so like the more you can, interact with people and travel the places, the more you get creative and get new ideas. So even I also encourage people, like after work you should do your own work or own sketches, make your own movie, make your own storyboard. After office, go to places anywhere, okay, meet people, get some ideas, then put these ideas into your storyboard and all that. That's how it's get alive, your story get alive, because you are inspired from life.
Great. See, now, as I discussed in the beginning also, that the audience, the people who are there, who are attending the session, they are from different places, like uh, south, west, and east. We have heard that a lot of people relocate to different other locations. So I
Right.
wanted to know, like, what would you say if you have to invite students from different locations to come down and relocate to Calcutta? Why? What are the things which to look forward to if I
First
have to
of all,
relocate to Calcutta?
keep in your mind, I'm talking to my students, like uh, you need to travel cities, okay, because uh, every cities have their own work culture. Every studio have their own work culture, so you need to experience it. Okay, how people work Hyderabad, how people work in Kolkata, how people work in Mumbai and all that. That makes you professional, okay, because you are working all kind of people, all kind of studios, all kind of cities. So why Kolkata as a start? Because Kolkata is like what I felt like. Kolkata is the best place to for startup. Okay, because the demand is the demand of fresher in Kolkata. It's more than like cities like Hyderabad or Mumbai and all that. Because everyone wants to go to Mumbai, everyone's go to wants to go to Hyderabad or places like that, Delhi, places like that. But when it comes to Kolkata, they thought like, no, the industry is not like that, blah, 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 and all that. Even how can you say that? Because you never been to in Kolkata, or you don't know about the work culture in Kolkata. So you should come and experience it. Okay. And the thing is, right now I am in Kolkata, even though I was working in Mumbai, but I felt the industry is growing over here. Okay. All the new studios there come up with good ideas, and this is the best place for even freshers also, because they can learn a lot. Okay, all the professionals are here. Most of the vendor studio, even the mother studio, they are opening up here, okay, including us. So you should come in Kolkata and feel that work culture, and soon you will find like your decision was right. Because the need of the freshers, it's very much in Kolkata, because we are dealing with clients daily basis, and all the big budget clients like Cartoon Network and all that, they are not gonna give their work in places like Mumbai and Hyderabad, because they are already full with their own projects. So Kolkata is the suitable city for them. Okay, because they thought artists are there, studios are growing over here, and even animation also is moving very fast in Kolkata part. So this is the first point that I want to share with you, like why
And
you
moreover,
should
you
choose
were also
Kolkata and all
working
that.
in, moreover, you were also there in Hyderabad and other locations. So you have an idea of how the work culture is in all of the country. This is not the first city which you are working. So you have experience in Mumbai also, you have experience in
Right,
Hyderabad also, right?
right. So it's also very difficult for me also to decide. Like I was in Kolkata, I was in Mumbai. So why Kolkata right now? But when I analyze the market over here, I found like no, this is the best place because people are hiring freshers, people are hiring the directors and the experienced people, and they are ready to provide their platforms because they are new, or most of the studio they are also like, yeah, one thing I want to mention here, like we are also provide IPs to the channel, like intellectual property. Okay, it means our own story, our own shows, and channel are all the channels, they are really response in positive way. Like why not, we also wants to know a story of Kolkata, know your culture also, because we have plenty of like Simba, like Gadget Guru Ganesha or Chota Bhim, and like Shiva kind of shows. Okay, so the flavor of the Kolkata or flavor of the city is missing here as a show. So of course, if you have some ideas, we are ready to show in our platform. So that's why we are working towards it, and trying to provide our own shows. And for that, we are really need people like you, freshers, or like because fresher means it doesn't means like you know nothing or you are new. Fresher means you have fresh ideas. Okay, because we are already in this field and we know like how field works and all that, but we are running out of ideas. Okay, fresh ideas. So you guys will tell us like, okay, I have these ideas, or this can be done in this way also, because you have the best knowledge of the softwares, the new coming softwares and all that. So I think you should consider Kolkata as of your start, as a like startup place. So
Great.
once you get that experience from Kolkata, you can use it anywhere.
Great. So a lot of discussion on the lighter part. So I will again come back to the most serious topic. Like
Sure.
I know we know that the interview process involves sharing of the show reel, and you share the technical test also. Can you share with us what is the importance of show reel while when somebody is appearing for the interview? So how much importance do you give on that while selecting a student?
Okay. Here is the thing is, as a startup student or as a fresher, the importance of story reel is it's very important. Okay, because this is your mirror. We are gonna judge you through your work, through your portfolio. So everywhere in India, not in India, even in the global studio also, they will ask two things from you. One, your portfolio. Second, your CV. Okay, but in portfolio link, what should you include in? Including, okay, included. It's all about like your basic assignments, okay, and your personal work, okay, your own thinking, because all the assignments look same. Okay, run cycle, bouncing ball, and all that. So even though you are willing to put all these things into your portfolio, but apart from that, please put your personal work also. That will help us to judge you in a personal basis. Okay, it's like I'm good in storytelling. Okay, but still I'm putting the run cycle and bouncing ball into my portfolio. So I never judge you like how good you are in storytelling. So it's better like if you put some storyboard sample over there also, even though you are not like storyboard student and all that, because as a fresher, possibilities are you don't know where you can you gonna fit into it. Okay, maybe inside you there's a storyboard artist, but you can handle animation, but your passion is storyboard. Okay, so if you're not putting your sketches or your story ideas into your portfolio, maybe your director can't judge you on that basis. But if you put it, maybe I can show you your own path. लाइक नहीं ठीक है, तुमने स्टोरी मतलब एनिमेशन का कोर्स किया, ठीक है, लेकिन तुम्हारा ड्राइंग का स्किल इतना अच्छा है कि तुम स्टोरी बोर्ड ज्वाइन कर सकते हो, एंड आई विल टीच यू हाउ टू डू इट, you know. So in that way you will have that two possibilities. One, you can be an animator because you already have learned in your like institute, but in studio somebody recognized your talent and they are willing to teach you the other thing, storyboard. So later on you can apply in both jobs, as a storyboard artist and or an animator also. So try to play with your creativity in both ways. Okay, so that's how your portfolio is so important to us, because like I said, it's a mirror. Okay, I'm gonna judge you through your work. Okay, so make it good and make it compact.
So you mean to say, like, if somebody is not the best also after completion of a course, you are ready to train them and you are ready to upskill them,
Of
so
course,
they're a
of
finished
course,
product after maybe 6 months or
of
1 year.
course,
Nobody
of
has to
course.
be a perfect student after the
No,
course,
no,
right?
no, 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 no. How can you say like that? Because in this world, nobody is perfect. Okay, so as an artist, we are not perfect. Okay, even there are so many glitches in my work also. Okay, and I'm keep on trying to refine it. So don't worry if you feel like my work is not that good and so and all that, because in our studio there's a training program is going on for 3 months or 2 months. We will train people first before they join production to know their tool, or know their style, or know production style first. So it's like at the same time you are earning when you are learning. So those training programs we have in our curriculum. So even though you are good in your work, but still you need to get through this process.
Evaluation process.
Right, right,
Right. So you have talked about the technicalities which you will be handling, but we also know that there is another part of the interview, which is the HR, which is human resource.
right.
So maybe sometimes what happens is student might get selected in the technical round. What are the
Right.
chances which are there if somebody does not clear the HR round? Maybe the communication is not so good. How do you suggest students to handle that?
See, communication is important. Obviously, communication is important. If you are able to communicate with 3 languages, okay, it's a added value to you. It's your added adventure. Okay, I can talk in English, I can talk in Hindi, I can talk in my mother tongue and all that. But the basic thing is like communication. Okay, so in our field it's not necessary to perfect in every language and all that. As much as you can communicate with other people, you can share your ideas to some people, even though you are not able to maintain all the grammars and all that, but they can understand your thoughts. It's okay for us, because at the end of the day we need to deal with your creativity, not your language skills. Okay, so don't worry about it, but make it a decent conversation. Okay, and make it comfortable yourself, because in HR round they are also gonna see your communication skills. Why? Because you never know, like you still can become a director for your company. So once you become director, you need to take care of all those things, like your communication, your personality, your creativity and all that, to inspire people. So if you are not able to communicate with people with a decent way or a confident way, so that gonna be a problem for company image. So you need to think that, take your time, join a studio, and side by side, if you're not good in communication skill, work on that. Okay, and for you, like there's a question, like if my communication skills is not that good, so is there any chance like HR can reject me
Reject.
and all that? Yeah, so I said no. Okay, because we are the one who give the instruction to HR. like this guy is good, his work is good, so talk with him in a decent way because I want that guy. Okay, so we are the backup plan for you. Okay, so keep in mind, we all are artists, and our product is art, not the language. Okay, so if your language skill is good, it's an added value to you. Very good. If it's not, then don't worry. Okay, we are there to help you. And even after join a studio, you should work on your communication skills also, because it will help you to grow, like in future.
So you mean to say, like, it is possible for somebody to join an organization and then climb up the ladder and become a director? That is also possible.
Obviously, if you see my journey, okay, it took 12 years, but after 12 years I can live my dream. Okay, right now I'm direct movie or direct short film and all that. So it's up to you. Your hard work and your passion and your focus will take you there. Okay, so once you get that, even you can understand that communications is really needed, so I should work on that. Okay, and it's not a, you should not feel shame and all that. It's just a language. Okay, English, just a language, it's a second language, so you can learn that anytime from anywhere. So don't worry about it. First you focus on your work, then you should work on your language.
So we have got a question from one of our students, like,
Yeah.
once somebody joins an organization, what is the growth, like, growth in the sense, the salary growth, and how fast can somebody climb up the ladder, and
Okay.
especially if somebody starts from Calcutta. So there's a lot of negative in the salary is less, the scope is less. So what can somebody expect?
See, how can you judge like the salary is less or salary is high and all that? Because salary is not depends on your work only. Okay, in our studio there are brackets. Okay, this much we should pay for fresher, this much we should pay for mid-level artist, this pay for we should pay for director and all that. We can't demand like चलो मेरा आज ये XYZ अमाउंट है, तुमने अगर ये नहीं दिया तो मैं काम नहीं करूंगा. It is not like that. There should be bracket. Okay, कि इससे ज्यादा नहीं, क्योंकि it's like every company has its own budget, every product, every project have his own budget, and they can't go beyond on it. Okay, but the good news is like industry is booming. Okay, and there are plenty of work, and beside your office work you still can earn money to do some freelance work also. Okay, after your office, if you like think the money is not sufficient from my office, you still can get office work as a freelance, and go to home and do that. Company will pay you for that separately, so you there's a chance to for you to earn the extra money also. And the thing is like in your salary, HR department should judge from which city you are from, or in which city your studio is. Because I'm just give you an example. Okay, don't get me like, okay, whatever Abhishek said, it is right, this is the standard. I'm not gonna say you any standard thing. Suppose one fresher is earning like 30K or 30,000 in Mumbai. It doesn't mean he will get the same salary in Kolkata. Why? Because city matters. Mumbai is the most expensive city to live. Okay, 200 रुपए लगते हैं वहां पे मछली और चावल लेने के लिए, और सेम चीज कोलकाता में 50 रुपीज में भी मिल जाता है. ठीक है, तो दिस इज द डिफरेंट. ओके, food is cheap, transport is cheap, lifestyle is cheap in Kolkata. So you can't demand like I need 50,000. Okay, but in Mumbai, if they are not giving you that 30,000, you are not able to live in this city. Why? Because of the expense. 20 you have to pay 20K 20,000 for 1 BHK, and and the same in Kolkata, in 20,000 you will get 3 BHK in a decent society. Okay, so these are the thing you as a human being or as a fresher, you also need to keep in your mind, like HR or the company, they are also tallying it कि ये सिटी में अगर इतना एक्सपेंस होता ही नहीं है तो मैं आर्टिस्ट को इतना क्यों दूं, ठीक है। और मुंबई जाके आपको कोई अगर 30K नहीं देगा तो आप वो सिटी पे रह ही नहीं सकते, यू कांट इवन सर्वाइव बिकॉज एक्सपेंस आर सो हाई। तो आप जब टैली करते हो, व्हेन यू आर टैलिंग इन योर माइंड कि भाई मेरा फ्रेंड तो कमा रहा है 35 मुंबई में और मैं कोलकाता में सिर्फ 20,000, मतलब मेरे को कम पे कर रहा है। Don't get it in that way. Your friend is in Mumbai, you are in Kolkata, you are in most cheapest city, okay, and your friend is sitting in most expensive city. So that's how it works, okay.
Right.
But
right.
also, like, if you are talented, if you are meeting your deadlines in time, if you are contributing more output in your for your company, HR and production manager is there to recognize you and they will take you to the next level, okay. So don't worry about it. If you work hard and provide more output, company will definitely recognize you and they will raise your salary, even the least you are expecting, okay. So don't worry about it. You don't have any problem with your salary in any cities including Kolkata, okay. But
right.
keep in mind, every project has its own budget, every cities have their own work culture, and the expense for the cities are different. So your salary will based on these three or various things.
Right. See, there is one question in the industry, like which we keep getting from the students, like what is the demand for 2D animators as compared to 3D animators in the country? So sometimes we get a news in the industry, students come to us and say, see, we have heard during interviews that there's not much requirement in 2D animation. So why should we join a company maybe further, maybe 2 years, 3 years down the line? We need to change our, domain because there will be not much opportunity left. What do you have to say on that? What are the opportunities which are there in other, in the industry, because you are heading the industry in one of the organizations? So what is the competition? How if somebody is working in Kolkata or anywhere else, what is the future prospects of 2D animation?
Right. So before I give answer for the question, I request you to please show some slides of our studio to the student, and in between that I need to charge my mobile. So can you please do that for me?
Yes,
I will definitely get back to it. So students, these are some stills from our studio, Crazy Animation. So please watch it so you can understand the studio environment and studio setup and all that. So later on, I will definitely answer your question. Thank you. So this is the entrance. As you can see, Sher Khan ka there. It's a wall painting done by one of our talented artists, Ananda Goswami. He is the animation director.
I guess Ananda was supposed to take the session, and due to
Yeah.
glitches,
But because of the some work pressure or projects, you won't able to make it. So these are our animation department. Nobody is there because work from home mode is going on. So this is the setup.
So by this time, while I show the other photographs, can you tell us, like, from what time were you doing this work from home, and when it is supposed to end, or like if the students are, if the students are joining as of now as a, on the basis of work from home, then by what time can we expect things to be normal?
Actually, as per the situation going on in Kolkata, we are planning to open our studio by the starting of the January or the mid January. But still, it depends on the situation, because in our office, means our in studio, we are expanding our studio, because we also have plenty projects and all that, and we need people to work with us. So that's why we are expanding. And in our studio, in some places, working constructions are going on. So that will be end by December first week. So that's why we are planning to open our studio starting of January or mid of Jan. But still, it depends on the COVID situation. But the hiring is on. So whoever wants to join us, they can join through work from home mode. But they will get all the documents, legal documents, and employment, and they will, get their salaries through our studio. So everything will follow that same, like you are sitting virtually in the studio, like that. So right now I'm gonna answer that question. So the thing is, 2D is not working right now. There's no any job in 2D. 3D is more, technical, and it is growing globally. So you should join 3D and all that. So these all are myth, first of all. Okay. And the concept like 2D is not working, it's really hurting. Okay. Because 2D is like ABCD for animation. You can't even animate a single tool in 3D properly with proper, timing and all that, if you don't have knowledge from 2D. Okay. So even outside studio also, talking about global studios like Sony or Warner Brothers, like that, they are also hire a 3D student. If they pass their 2D test, you still can Google it. Okay. So every artist in Pixar, in 3D and all that, they knows how to do their 2D stuff. Even you, if you are gonna see any making video, like uh, Lion King making video, the 3D, you will found there's a line test called line test, and they are doing it by 2D. Okay. So once the flow is there, once the movements are there, once the posing is there, then they will convert that posing, that timing, that flow of the animation into 2D. Sorry, 3D. So they are using 3D as a tool, as a software. Okay. But they are enjoying their creativity in 2D. So 2D is very important for animation field, and the good news is, like many channels, including Cartoon Network, Nick, Discovery Kids, now they are providing 2D shows more than 3D shows. Okay, shows like Magic with Bapu, shows like T2, shows like Selfie with Bajrangi, Chota Bheem. Okay, all those shows, they are done in 2D, and there's some more demand in channel. Like if you have any 2D show, if you have any pitch bible ready, so pitch it to us. If your 2D project is good, we will provide the green light. So even in our studio, we are also creating some IPs or some ideas or some stories based on 2D only, because right now demand of the market is 2D. And the another thing is, beside the channel, there's a platform called OTT, like Amazon, Netflix, and all that. So if you see 2D demand of 2D show is there also, and there are plenty in numbers. So I think it's a good time to join 2D. Okay, I'm not telling like 3D sucks and all that. All that 3D is there. Okay, 3D is also booming, and as an animation industry, there's a demand of both 2D, 3D, and both. But it doesn't mean like 2D is not that good and all that. Because if you've seen those OTT platforms, even if you see the channels like Nick and all that, maximum show based on 2D.
Great. So one of the student who has asked for your mail ID, Gurumurthy, I will just tell students, I guess you have gone through the, these instructions and you have already received the requirements. I would request you to send and share your show reels and your resumes with the respective regional placement heads, and we will accumulate that and we will share with Abhishek. And then further, we will share, you will share with us the tests which we will be
Sure.
sharing with the students, and based on the test, the further process will go ahead. Right?
Right.
So students, you're requested to share your profiles after going through the requirement, after matching the skill sets. Please do share your resume, updated resume, along with your embedded showreel link with your respective regional placement heads, and we will share it with the employer, and further the process will continue.
Sure.
And before we close, I guess you have covered most of the questions which you have got from the students, like including the location, salary, because we have been having guests from all over the country. So you have been representing from the east, so a lot of people have been sharing the requirements. So you have shared, and you have tried to answer most of the queries which are relevant with respect to the industry, salary, and the non-technical part also. And So I would request students, there is another follow-up session which is there on Monday. I guess you guys have received the link. I guess just like today, you have registered for that also, and we will be waiting for you to join there. And Abhishek, it was a great session. Thank you for all the all
Thank
the
you so.
answers. And due to you can understand nowadays a lot of technical glitches are there because everything is dependent on the technicalities,
Right.
and we had tried to serve the purpose and answer all the queries related to whatever questions we had. And we'll be again inviting you for further sessions,
Sure.
and we will be sharing with you the requirements which you have. I'll just check whether there's another question or not. Yeah, so the question is there from one of the students: where can you submit your portfolio? As I've just discussed, students, you share it with the regional placement head, they will share with us, and we will share it with Abhishek. So Abhishek, we will accumulate, we have already received some resumes along with the portfolio links. We will
Right.
accumulate more resumes, and we will share it with you as a
Sure.
block, and then we can move ahead with the interview process. And students,
Sure.
there is another session as we just discussed on Monday, and we will be meeting you there. And thank you, Abhishek, and thank you, students, for participating.
Thank you
Thank you.
so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Thank you, everybody.